Again, Mr. Pratt here with a little bit of information about how to create a PDF file, drawing with dimensions to create a PDF for your submission for today's assignment. So just looking at my example here, I have an end table partially drawn up. Obviously, it's not fully done, but for demonstration purposes, this will give us enough to work with. So I've worked through the process of drawing my object, and you don't have to necessarily have a extrusion in order to create a drawing, but here I do. So you can just bring a sketch into a drawing as well. So I just want to real quickly show you the process of that you would go through. We're going to begin by clicking the plus sign down at the bottom left corner and hit create a drawing. When we do that, we want to make sure that we're using ANSI B size paper, and we'll hit OK. You have the opportunity to, once the drawing is created, to just go ahead and put your name right in here. So you can see my name's already in there, Mr. Pratt, and the date for today. So that's good to go. I could then go ahead and bring in my sketch, which is already, or my part here. So I can click on that, and then whatever view you drew in, which most cases would be your top view, you would just be able to bring your sketch in that way. Here I have a 3D extrusion, so I'm going to start with my front view, and we want to make sure that the scale is going to be large enough that we can get as many features in the drawing as possible. So if I zoom out, I can get this view. This would be my top view. I can have my front and my top view, and I can also put my side view in here as well. So real quickly, I just threw in the different views that I would see for this drawing. Now for your sketches, for the design challenge that you have for today, I'm just looking for one view, which would be the top view. And again, this is dealing with plywood, so we would be just looking at what you'd be cutting out, what potentially, and then dimensioning this. So as far as dimensioning, how do you begin that? I have another drawing already started, so I'll show you that. Here I have the same design coffee table, but I already threw in some dimensions, as you can see. So 1.5 by 1.5 square legs are there. I have an inch overhang. There's a few things that I did not dimension yet, so we can go ahead and do that. The dimension tool is on the top bar there, so if you click on that icon, it looks like arrows. Kind of looks like a dimension tool. We can click on a line and then drag, and you can see that dimension appears. Now, in addition to a whole line, you can also do just as simple as clicking on different points. So I just want to know from point A to point B what that was. You can get that dimension as well. So this is really easily going to give you the drawing with the dimensions that you need. And then the final step is going to be creating that PDF. So as far as when you're done dimensioning, just hit escape, and you'll click on the 3 bars up at the top left corner near the title of your project that you drew on shape, and you'll hit oops. And you should be able to print. Alright, so if you click on the 3 bars, you will get that print logo or print icon to show up. I was just having some minor issues there. And so you might see a little bit of a weird lag between for one step to the next there in the video. So when you hit print, you'll be able to go ahead and you'll receive that document into almost as the option to either download or print it. We'll just go ahead and hit the printer icon, and then you'll be able to save as a PDF. Once you save it as a PDF, then you'll be able to upload it on Schoology, and that'll be your submission for today's assignment. So hopefully this helped you kind of get started or finishing up, your design, what you should be doing as far as creating and drawing a PDF, and then don't forget to dimension. Look forward to seeing your ideas on Schoology. I think this is always a neat opportunity to be able to try something a little bit out of the norm, and so if you're struggling to come up with an idea, don't forget you can use my example and make some modifications to it. So I hope you all have a great Wednesday, and I will see you back in the shop.